And that was the good OCs. Moving on to the bad OCs now. Going into the same order, starting with...
Katie.
Katie, yes.
Okay.
I'm ready.
I have brought this horse. So this is, I think it's pronounced Sola by Niva Sumori. And according to this user, it was originally a CCSOC. Now, they don't specify what they mean by that, but I'm just going to go ahead and automatically assume that means Cardcaptor Sakura. And yes, I pronounced it correctly this time there, Kikyo. She's 500 years old. Her gender is female. And her species is alicorn. And their headcanon for alicorns is based on what they've seen in this show. So I'm gonna read this to you in its pure, raw form, okay? Sakura asking for alicorn magic to be used, and Twilight using dark magic, Celestia using dark magic, and Twilight taking to use it so easily, and Nightmare Moon being around. Discord being the leader of Equestria before the princesses, meaning they could have been corrupt. Yes, that's exactly how it's read. Do not say I butchered that intentionally. That is exactly word for word what that is.
Continue.
Okay. And her appearance, her mane, obviously, you can see it on the screen. Her eyes are red and deep icy blue. Now, they don't show it here, and I don't think they showed it in another picture. So I'm guessing she has two different eye colors. And from what I've seen of human forms of her, that is true. One eye is blue and one eye is red. But, her cutie mark is Clow's magic circle, further supporting the fact that this might be Cardcaptor Sakura. And it's to represent her human counterpart, her being turned into a pony after landing in Equestria. How that happened, I'll never know. It's never explained. Personality, she's kind and always wishes to help others no matter what the cost to herself. She is a nomad, going around and helping. I'm literally reading this word for word. She also absolutely loves to cook when she gets the chance. She's a strong flyer and loves to eat. Backstory, Sola started... Okay, I was wrong. No, I was right. It's not explained. Sola started out in a small town outside of where Manhattan would be in the future. There weren't many alicorns around, or at least natural-born ones. Her parents were both alicorns, which doesn't make sense considering she said she got turned into a pony when she landed in Equestria. But the town they lived in knew of the origins of alicorns, which would cause them to go into hiding. I'm not sure who they're referring to here, knew of the reputation that alicorns were gaining elsewhere and simply wished to keep it that way. I think they mean she. Sola traveled around hiding herself, meeting many new ponies until she came across a town of unicorns, who attempted to teach her to use normal light magic. Thinking it was weird she could only use dark magic, except that when it comes to food, apparently. If she attempted to use dark magic to heal any pony, the ponies would either get sick or really hurt. So instead of learning she learned the whole new ability to use food. It got to the point where she taught herself to body to explode out ice cream if her body was in any sort of danger. More of something to confuse than really to hurt or maim. Nowadays, she keeps herself, attempts to keep herself, and doesn't really make friends easily due to her natural magic affinity. But when she makes a friend, it is normally for life. The one thing she does not like being about an alicorn is the long life, which makes her very sad. Her magic supply is determined by her weight. She becomes thinner the more she uses it. So in order to keep things from being a problem, she uses her magic to conjure food, and uses it in bakeries. She also hides her wings, not really caring if others find out or not.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Huh.
Oh boy.
And then on this other picture, which I will now link to you guys because it's inconsistent with the first one. Never mind that. Da 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 da.
Oh wow,
Oh
that's
my.
100% different.
Oh god, yeah, I know. Her cutie mark is also different in this picture. The other has a Cloud's magic circle, and this one is her own. So basically, they changed it. Its circle is drawn supposed to be stars to represent her affinity for dark magic. No, not moon magic like Luna.
Whew.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
So a
Yeah.
lot of contradicting parts in here.
Yeah.
I feel like this OC was just like us on the spot. Like he or she had an idea, and like so many ideas at once to the point where it just got really confusing.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can even tell in the writing that they've changed their mind on how they write because they've left it in there.
Mm-hmm.
It's too much, way too much.
And I wasn't intentionally like screwing all that wording up. That is, if you read it, as the people in this call, yes, that is exactly word for word. I have read that.
Yeah, like
Uh,
I
The
don't know.
line nowadays she keeps herself attempts to keep herself.
I don't know if this person just doesn't speak English. I'm not one to judge. If you don't, you don't. If you do, it might just be like a million thoughts at once. So like, proofread before you make your finished product. That's all I recommend. Proofreading helps. Have someone else read it. Wow.
I they never explained the somber eyes for one.
I mean, isn't her talent supposed to be like dark magic? So like, it's a little understandable.
According to this new picture, which Mim will have to show alongside the other one, the dots in the circle are supposed to represent stars, and the moon represents her affinity for dark magic.
Well, which one was posted first?
The one I read from, the one with the somber eyes.
Okay, so I'm gonna take it from the new cutie mark because this is more recent update. But because like, if that's her cutie mark, I don't like it, but I like the idea of it, and I like where it's going. I feel like a little bit of revamping is definitely gonna help that. Because I'm not gonna lie, the cloud circle makes absolutely no fucking sense at all. But
nope,
it does. This is from a Cardcaptor Sakura OC, as we're gonna take a guess from. So like, it's.
You're having a hard time.
I'm having a hard time. I won't lie. There are some ideas in here that I feel like had this person gone into deeper thought and given it more thought and like, really buckled down and like, I can't word it right. The right there, but like, had they thought about this a lot more, I feel like the idea would have been so cool. Like,
yeah, it's a pony who's good but struggles with dark magic.
Yeah,
it's an interesting idea. I think the worst continuity error I've seen is she landed in Equestria. She got turned into a pony, but then it mentions she has parents in Equestria.
Yeah.
They might have just kind of seen the somber eyes and related that to dark magic, so that's probably why they added it. Because it's not within the new picture.
right.
But that might just because she's using magic in this picture. Which, by the way, green and purple magic does not fit this pony, so.
I mean, that's just what stereotypical dark magic looks like in MLP, so like, no matter what, if they use the kind of magic that's been shown in the show, it's gonna have to look like that. Though, is the horn naturally black, or is that just like me like losing my mind?
No, I think if you look at the updated picture,
That's the magic
not.
effect.
Okay.
It's the magic effect.
Okay. I was about to cry a little bit. I'm sorry.
I mean, I don't mind, I guess, the fact of her being an alicorn too much. No, with this setup, the dark magic alicorn struggling to be good is an interesting setup. So I don't mind her being an alicorn. I think it's the fact that this original iteration with all the story is basically, another OC that's been turned. I mean, there's plenty of OCs that have been turned from one fandom into another, but it reeks of the obvious,
Yeah. It's underdeveloped. If it just try to stick to one story. Once you got that down, develop that story.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely like the idea of, like, her not enjoying the fact of being an alicorn and doesn't want to be seen as one or anything like that.
Mm-hmm. But then she also says she hides her wings, not really caring if others find out.
Yeah.
Why would you hide your wings?
Like, there's no point in that.
Yeah.
Is there a personal reason she hides her wings?
I feel like a lot of our questions and, like, a lot of our concerns would be answered if the story was a lot more well thought out.
Yeah.
Because, like, it's a mess. I'm not gonna lie, it's a mess. It's a complete and utter mess. And, like, there's so much going on, and there's so much going on, but so little happening, and, I'm not one to lose, like, words. I'm pretty good with words. But I'm like, literally floored. I have no words. I don't know what to say.
Mm-hmm. Well, there isn't much to say, because the story contradicts itself so badly that whatever we do say could be untrue.
Mm-hmm.
That's the story.
What about aesthetics?
It actually doesn't look so bad. Yes. In the first one, it was kind of making me go because of the purple. But if you look at the second picture, she actually looks quite elegant.
Yeah.
Without the giant bright pink scarf.
Without the purplish pink. Without her eyes. Without all the purple and green.
But that pink they used for the scarf is blinding.
I don't like the outlines.
That's an artist thing, Silver.
No, like the colors. Like the colors of the outline.
I mean, the body color isn't bad. It's the tail color outlines.
I honestly like the colors from the original a bit more, with the brown and the hair color. But if it were styled a bit more. Not as extreme as the newer, or the current version, but just, yeah.
You mean the one with somber eyes?
Yeah.
I like that one a lot more. I like the hairstyle. I feel like the tail needs a little bit of reworking, but like, because it feels really, it might just be style, but it feels really angular. So like,
okay,
so the tail needs like a little bit, but I love the colors.
So compromise. We keep the hairstyle from the first picture and give it sort of the tail style from the second.
Mm-hmm.
I guess, yeah. Somewhere's in the middle ground of that.
Yeah.
I really don't mind this pony's colors. It's kind of dark, but it kind of fits her dark theme, you know?
It's nice.
I mean, if you could work it completely out of being a CCS character, it wouldn't be so bad.
Yeah.
It'd just be mediocre.
I mean, I don't really know what else I can add to it.
Well, let's talk about the food thing.
Okay.
That's something, yeah, that's...
I thought that was a really creative idea. Execution was done horribly.
Mm-hmm.
I can see the idea, because, like... but the thing is, you'd have to go, like, further back to explain it. Because, like, I don't think then she'd be a natural alicorn if she needs food to have more magic. I feel like that there'd be something there that made her into an alicorn, and she requires the energy to use that magic, which is why she.
So by that logic, then would that mean that Celestia is solar powered?
Oh God!
She charges up in the day.
I snorted all over myself. God damn you! Oh my God! But fuck! I really do want a solar powered Luna now. Shit! I'm not gonna stop thinking about that. Thanks, Mom. Thanks.
Someone's gonna have no. Okay, let's beg the people who are watching us to do it for us, please.
We're not artists. We can't do this ourselves.
Oh, bullshit.
Sure.
Alright. But yeah, the food concept is interesting. It's just kind of confusing like everything else in this story.
Okay, if there's one thing I would do away with completely, it's the ice cream exploding from the body.
I had to do a double take when you said that. I literally had to pull up the description because I was like, wait, is she fucking with me?
I wasn't shitting you on it.
Oh my god.
That's why I was stumbling through the words. I was like, fuck, I have to read this.
Like, I did a double take. I looked at it, read it, and I'm like, that's really cute, but that's so fucking out of place and jarring. Like, just, she
it's more
stands
to
there.
confuse enemies.
That
would, like, confuse the shit out of them.
I can see her standing there feeling threatened, and then she's just like, and then she blows up, and then there's ice cream, and it's just like, what the fuck happened?
What the fuck just happened?
I'm lactose intolerant. I've been blinded by cream.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
Okay.
That was great.
Do you want to reword that, or?
Because it's like, it's meant more to startle enemies. Yeah, that would startle them. Jesus.
That would very much startle anyone. And unless it's Pinkie Pie, then that's a different
It's almost like
game.
what you did with yours there, with Silver Rose you have.
Oh,
it
fuck.
just floofs up.
Yeah, he gets nervous and then he puffs up.
But he doesn't explode into fucking ice cream.
No! Fuck. I mean, like, Lord knows, if it was me, I'd probably, like, look at that, have that explode, and then I'd be like, I guess I'm eating tonight.
I know what I'm having for dinner.
Free fucking food.
She's brown, so does that mean we're gonna get chocolate flavored?
Rocky Road, yeah.
With the extra rocks in it.
Fuck. Extra blood and fucking organs.
And then I have to wonder why can she only use magic, good light magic with, just.
She loves food enough to. Okay, so she's never loved the pony more than she has food.
Hey, food's good, yo.
Understanding this.
I don't know. We can go on forever about this. It's just.
Yeah. Really quick, I think this is a base, and if the artist is watching,
I believe the first one said it was a base.
I recommend crediting the base artist.
Yeah, you don't want to get yelled at or sued.
Yeah.
If I look at the second picture, I believe they said something about it. Hold on. But
No, yeah, they mentioned that
the other picture was a base. This one was hand drawn.
Yeah, just credit the base artist. Just like tag him in it or something. Just so that no one yells at you.
Or sues you.
A lot of people on DeviantArt get like a little butthurt over not crediting, which is understandable. Sorry, I had a burp. Which is understandable.
That's going in the bloopers.
No, that's staying in. No, that's beautiful. But yeah, I don't have anything else I can say about it. That's
alright. So yeah, just needs some work, backstory,
it really needs
all that
some
stuff.
work, but this pony can definitely be improved.
Yeah.
Could be definitely a good alicorn, I will say.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. And with that, on to the next Meadowsea. Thank you.
I believe that would be me.
Yes.
I'm
yes.
looking through all these pictures and I cannot find a solar-powered Celestia.
Oh,
don't worry,
we need that in our life. We need that in our life.
One of the many talented artists that watch this.
Okay, so my Meadowsea for this week is a pony by the name of Sci-Fi.
Oh, this one!
I know this one.
Alright, so her name is Sci-Fi. Her age is classified, she's a female. And the first red flag, her species is alicorn / Gallifreyan.
Wait, you say alicorn? Where's her horn?
Exactly. She has no horn. So I'm like,
there is no horn.
So,
there is no spoon.
Alright, so her cutie mark is Gallifreyan writing that says TARDIS. So you can pretty much guess where this is going.
Yeah.
So her special talent, publicly, because apparently there's two, is writing sci-fi stories. The real one is extraterrestrial languages.
Yeah, because she lies to everybody
Sure.
about her cutie mark.
Her job is classified, because apparently we're not good enough to know that.
Us peasants can't know a good job.
No,
Okay.
apparently not. Her family now, Armada Stugor. I can't pronounce that last name for the life of me. That's normal. Her father is Dr. Hooves.
Okay. Go on.
Her friends are Blue Ashes and Hapax. Hapax Lego Menon.
Sure.
Okay, her personality. She is joyful, distant, and logical. She doesn't care about winning as long as she has fun. Enjoys a little competition from time to time. She likes brushing her long, flowing mane and is really proud of it, but doesn't really brag about it. She can be serious when needed and is very loyal to her friends and to the organization. But she hates being wrong and tends to want everything under control, like really under control. She's known to be a neat freak and can be somewhat short-tempered.
Sure.
Okay.
Alright, and her story now. Let's see what this is. As long as she can remember, she has always lived in the organization's quarters, keeping her from really knowing the outside world. She wasn't really good at flying, but loved reading. She has a lot of books, most of them being science fiction books, and quickly became addicted to the genre. She watched movies, started some collections, she had a lot of Galaxy Quest merchandise, and was a total fan. She lived like an intern, not being an agent or anything, but her life took an interesting turn when one day a brown earth pony gave her a watch, saying to keep it as a charm. I'm assuming that what they're talking about is the thing around her neck, but that doesn't look like a watch.
Well, zoom in on it.
It looks more like a compass.
It's sci-fi.
Saying to keep it as a charm. For some reason, the organization then asked her to become an agent out of the blue, under the cover of being a writer. From that day, she had to train hard to protect the Earth from otherworldly beings. So apparently, this is all happening on our real life Earth.
Okay.
When she heard about a contest for young writers, she decided to jump on the occasion and present her own novel. After weeks and weeks of waiting, she received a letter. She was the winner. That's when she got her cutie mark. She knew it was her destiny to live by her passion. Well, that's what she says when asked. Truth is, she gained her cutie mark when she learned about extraterrestrial languages back in training. She was really good at it, and gained control of her cutie mark by passing her final exam with stunning success.
She grabbed control of that cutie mark. She wrangled it into her possession.
She seems to be able to translate instantly any language and speak it. She was sent to Counterlight when she was 16, when in Pardon Griffonia, where she met her roommate and co-agent Blue Ashes and Hapax Lego Manon. It's Blue who gave her her armor pieces because they looked cool. And Hapax became her best friend. They were always together, but took different roads. They were all assigned to different teams, and their training had ended. And though they remained really close, they didn't really share a bond anymore. Now she's pretty much a well-known writer, fights for the world's safety with her team, Agent W and Agent L, and has been sent back to Equestria.
I have one question.
Yes?
What the fuck is the organization?
I'm asking the same fucking thing.
Exactly.
Casually brought the fuck up. But I also like the actual attempt made to keep her job a secret, and then it proceeds to tell us her job is with this mysterious organization. Okay, sure, whatever. I still would I'm just gonna say
it's like half-truths.
I'm just gonna say it, but I believe that she works for Organization 13. She is actually a Kingdom Hearts OC. This is the wrong show. I'm sorry, we cannot take this OC. Then we're gonna have to pick another one.
Alright,
out of my head,
I'm not even done. She has some other info.
Oh god.
Oh god.
I can't wait.
She is apparently unable to exist for... She is apparently unable to exist at more than one point in time, meaning that if she went back in time, she wouldn't have existed in the past nor in the future.
Oh my god.
Hold on, you're talking to someone who casually thinks about space-time issues, just as they're fucking sleeping. Do you really want to open this can of worms? Because that I have an issue with. I have a very big issue with. But continue.
We'll get to that in a minute.
Her watch has magical properties, and it always shows the time it is right now, as well as the exact date. Okay, that one is okay. Armada and Doctor Who's aren't really related to her. A weird flash of magic made her appear in the TARDIS while traveling through time. Apparently she was...
my fucking...
Apparently she has both their DNA in her. They have no idea what happened, and after realizing she could only exist in one point at a time, decided to give her to the organization for safety reasons.
Who the fuck is the organization?
I'm certain to
What
think...
the fuck is the organization?
I watched Doctor Who for a good while, but I don't know if it's just me being stupid. I don't think there's something like of an organization in Doctor Who, so I don't know if this is a reference to the show, or if this is something that they've come up with.
I don't fucking know.
If you're going to in basic storytelling 101, if you bring something up, please explain it.
Yeah, you don't just leave shit for real, that certainly did get to me.
This is, I'm looking at the top of the character sheet here, and it says, remember, the abandoned verse, Abdoniverse is an AU.
Sure.
Okay.
I don't know what that means.
This is me, guys.
I understand that, but if you're going to put a pony in an AU, you have to explain the basics of that AU, or else we don't know the fucking...
Or have it in another sheet, you know?
Yeah.
Nice,
I just wanted an explanation, what the fuck is going on?
Abdon is...
And apparently she's one of the most perfect... The only thing that's bad about her is that she's a neat freak and is short-tempered.
Yeah.
That's basically the only bad thing I found.
Okay.
Well, that and the fact that she hates being wrong and tends to want everything under her.
Hold on.
That sounds
So she's
evil.
the pony version of Control Freak.
Yes. Dear God. Man. Here's the thing. I don't like OCs that mix other fandoms into their entire personality.
And apparently,
you have to go.
Apparently, this takes place on Earth, human Earth.
I don't know. Do we do? Stop.
Where are ponies?
Man, I just straight in want to jump into that whole existing.
Shit, I'm looking at Armada's backstory, and this is more well thought out than the other one is. But I still can't find anything about the goddamn organization.
Man.
I'm sorry, Katie.
By the way, because I forgot about it, but when you introduce something, and this is a tip for every writer who's listening to this, when you write with a purpose. If you feel the need to keep something a secret, do not keep it a secret. Leave hints. Write with a purpose. If you're gonna write about for example an organization, and you do not tell us what the organization is, we're not gonna give a fuck. We're just gonna look at that, we're gonna be confused, and we're gonna not want to read. I can't...
Essentially.
I cannot stand that. That is, like, a huge pet peeve of mine in fan works, in actual stories, like, any kind of story being told, whether it's animated, movie, or written, I can't stand that if you bring something up and it doesn't have a purpose. It's like you're wasting my time. So I could be reading and learning about your character, but instead I am wasting my time with pointless information that I'm not going to remember.
So basically the ins and outs of that is, give us a reason to give a shit.
Basically.
Okay, so I'm looking here.
While Katie's looking.
Honestly, I can't see. They've pretty much just slapped that on there, and I looked up the word organization in there, but it looks, from what I'm gathering here, they're basically a thing, an organization that has to deal with sciencey things and extraterrestrials, but I can't find the specific explanation for what the organization is.
Alright, and I'm not even gonna get into the time shit, because that's just
I will. The fact that she says you cannot exist at more than one point in time is bullshit.
Like, I can understand if it's like a power, but I don't know if it's supposed to be like a special thing about her that she physically cannot exist in a time where she is existing in. So, Rocky, I need you to stop.
So, like, does this function on multiverse theory? So she could only exist in one universe?
I think they mean if she were to travel back in time, she would die. But that's a continuity error, because technically she exists at multiple points in time.
Yeah. And I'm assuming...
the past, the present, and eventually the future.
Okay, so how about the part where she supposedly well, no, not even that. Let's just talk about the part where she magically appears out of a flash of light.
She had to come from somewhere, bruh.
The stork literally delivered a child to the TARDIS.
You wanted a baby? Here you go.
You know what? Because you're talking about children, don't collect this one. But, the alicorn thing. The alicorn thing, where the fuck does that come from?
Is her mom an alicorn? Because I know Doctor Who's for hell isn't an alicorn.
Yeah, like, where the fuck does that
And if she's an alicorn, where the hell is her horn?
Yeah. My hand is on my forehead. I'm making that pose. Just the...
And we're not even done. We still gotta talk about the aesthetics.
I actually like some things about this horse aesthetically.
Yeah.
Because I'm a fan of... if she had, like, a normal set of eyes and then her eyes looked like they do in the picture during specific moments, like...
Okay, so for the aesthetics, I actually do like how it looks somewhat. All I would really want them to do is kind of lower the hair a little bit so it doesn't look like it's defying fucking gravity.
I snorted myself again.
And that they make the eyes normal, because like this, it just looks like they're looking into my soul.
I mean, I actually quite like the eyes.
I actually like the eyes.
Yeah. I find them weird.
If there's one thing I don't like about this OC, aesthetically, is that random armor bit that's on the wing.
Oh yeah.
It'll fit better if she put it on her back or around her neck.
Like
I feel like
how the fuck are you gonna open it?
Yeah, like that armor isn't good. Like it's not. It just doesn't work. Like there's no way you can actually make it work unless it was two set pieces and in between it was like. I'm just gonna stop.
It would technically have to be 3 set pieces for wings, but that's a discussion for another day.
Yeah, we're not designing armor here. We're talking about the OC. I also don't like
that's
the tail.
a theme.
Yes.
Yeah, the tail's just a bun of nothingness.
Yeah, it's kind of really random.
It's a doorknob. You can open it and enter the universe in her ass.
Jesus Christ!
Oh boy!
Oh my God!
That's terrifying.
She is a TARDIS.
I mean, it makes as much sense as everything else in this story.
I mean, okay, yeah, you're right.
Okay, I found something that's more interesting.
Well, I appreciate you digging, Katie, but we shouldn't have to actually go digging for an OC's information like this.
Yeah.
I know.
Unless the information is
I'm
linked.
seeing pictures where she actually... Oh, where she actually puts her hair up in a bun, just like her tail.
That's cute.
That might actually
Also,
look
this
cute.
seemed to be an adopt, and she kept her.
You should.
Perhaps.
But
Okay,
I'm not gonna-
just go to their gallery and type in Psy, and you're good.
No, I'm not.
You know what? You know what? I'll just put off this picture because at this point, those pictures explain just as much as this one.
I know. It sucks.
So
I do like
the watch on her neck. It looks more like a shiny donut than it does a watch.
I actually I don't know. I'm zoomed in on it, but it does look like a watch. It looks like a picture of a watch that she got online, and then kind of I don't know. It's really I don't know. But zoomed in on it, it looks like a really cool watch. I like the idea of a watch having some kind of specific meaning. I forgot what it was. It was like a gift from Doctor Who's.
It was a gift from some Earth pony that did shit to her, made her an agent somehow.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I kind of wish there was to keep it. It was saying to keep it as a charm. So I want more of an explanation for the watch because I like the idea. I like what you have there, but there isn't much to go off on it. It's just a random watch that she got that's slightly shaped like a donut.
Alright, so I don't have anything else to say. Just more information is needed.
Yeah, please. It's I get where they're trying to go with this, but if you're gonna do something like this, you really need to be good at world building.
Yeah.
Because otherwise it kind of just seems like you smushed two genres together.
Yeah.
Especially a science genre.
Also, please at least make her an alicorn. It's to the point where I keep on looking at the species. It says alicorn, and I can't. It's so unnatural to me.
Just put.
It's an alicorn without a horn.
Just draw a little stick or something. I don't care at this point.
But yeah, I'm done. My brain hurts.
No.
My brain hurts. Let's just move on before it dies.
Alright.
Okay.
That was...
Sorry,
Yeah, brought on Lemon.
And now
I'm
it's
just looking
Kick
at
Hill.
all German.
Kick Hill.
So, for Bad OC, I brought on Burning Thunder. I think I said that username right?
Raiko Midori.
Midori.
It means green.
Please. Please.
The artist in me is screaming so loud right now.
Please.
Alright.
Just go.
Just read it.
Anyways, a little bit of story on this person. On this pony. From ages 0 to 4, Thunder was born on an island named Sato. Her mother loved her since her wolf side was showing.
What?
Oh,
Her father gave...
Wolf Pegasus.
Yeah. Species is wolf Pegasus. Her father gave her to the orphanage. From ages 8 to 4, she got to know her brother and Mizu in the orphanage. Okay. The two were only her friends. She got bullied by the others. Aika was born. Age 9, a fire broke out in the orphanage. To save her friends, she gave up on her wings. She has several burn marks, and her hair was almost burned away. At 10, her body recovered, and her hair grew back. She decided to leave the orphanage and started a life in the Everfree Forest. She built their house.
She built their house.
That's what it was written, okay? Age 11 to 13, she got to know her wolf blood, who became her master and helped her control her powers.
Who dat? Who dat?
New number, who dis?
Ages 14 through 17, Thunder still lives in that house. She spends much of her time on it. Much time on it. Ooh, oh my god. Sometimes she's gone to Ponyville, even if she hates ponies. She met Mizu, her brother, and her sister. Her brother started to hate her because she run away. Current, she wants to become a warrior and wants to fight against Equestria's enemies. She struggles with herself and has
schizophrenia.
Blah. God, reading that was a pain.
Okay. Weakness, claustrophobia, little acrophobia, can't cook, can't read.
Okay, 3 things. Wolf blood, who dat?
Who dat?
New number, who dis?
2, why does she hate ponies? And 3, who is she trying to fight? Who is she trying to fuck up?
You would think she would hate her strength. She's a pyromaniac.
That's a strength. Yes.
Wait, how did she get her cutie mark?
She doesn't have one, I believe.
All we see is fucking fireworks on her ass. Let's see. Let's just read down this list really quick. Her name is Burning Thunder. Her nickname, Thunder Tuna. Age 18. Character, she's strange, crazy, funny, aggressive, tomboyish. She's a wolf Pegasus. She loves the moon, night music, hates water, heights, cuteness, and ponies. She's a pyromaniac. Dreams can fly fast. She wants to get a normal body back. Talent she doesn't know.
So where'd the lightning bolt on her flank come from? Did she draw that in with a marker?
No, that's a burn mark.
Well,
that's a burn mark.
No, the pink is a burn mark. Why is there a yellow line going in the burn mark? That's a part of
the burn mark, I'm assuming.
There is no burn mark.
She doesn't have a talent.
Unless it's a magical burn mark, there is no burn mark in the world that will do that.
Well, that makes it yellow.
If it's yellow, it is infected, and you should go to a hospital.
Yeah,
I was about to say that lightning strikes tend to make pretty cool, like, I don't know how the word bruises, I guess. But
scars?
Like, scars, bruises, I don't know, if you look it up, they look pretty cool. But, like, she didn't get struck by lightning, so I don't know why this is on her ass. Like, it's just really, like, I guess this is how they interpreted a burn mark, but it's completely wrong. It would have been easier had you just left the
pink
just alone. Maybe like darker splotches here and there.
Another thing,
yeah,
is the burn part of her hair the yellow, orange, and red part? Because I'm pretty sure when hair grows back, it doesn't change color.
This is actually a redesign.
This is a redesign? Oh my god, hold on. I got it.
It says it at the top. I think Burning Thunder needed a redesign.
I mean, it's not that big of a change. The only actual difference is that instead of the red, orange, and yellow, there's a blue, a red, and a yellow. And she has wings, but they aren't colored in.
Also, she has a different cutie mark?
She has a cutie mark.
Oh, yeah.
Not a different cutie mark. She has a cutie mark.
Blood phobia? What is... Sorry.
I'm sorry, the artist in me is fucking screaming, put a streak of green in the tail and a streak of brown in the hair and it would be fine. Okay, continue.
I feel you, though. Why was the story written, like, in parts, like, from specific ages? And I didn't understand that. Like, wouldn't it have just been easier to, like, write out the whole thing as, like, one continuous thing?
Probably, like, the same deal as, like, the last one where they had multiple ideas but didn't know how to, like, fully write it down.
I will
I feel like...
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, Mim, fucking go.
I was going to say that. Why is she a wolf? What part of did her dad do it with a wolf and she popped out?
Jesus Christ!
Well, she was left at an orphanage. They don't know.
Yeah, she was in an orphanage.
Man, I am very confused as to who. And just hear me out, like full on, because I don't know who the hell Mizu is. I don't know who Akia is. Because they are definitely not related to her, because it says in family, sister Kazumi and brother Koshio. Or Kishio, whatever the fuck the name is. So, like, I don't know who Mizu and Akia are.
These are not pony names,
Akio,
obviously.
This isn't your...
Stop. Don't even bring it up. I just...
Ponyo season characters. Sunset Shimmer? What? Sorry.
Where?
In her gallery.
Oh. I'd like to know who Wolfblood is. I'd like to know who Mizu and Akia are. I'd like to know more about the island of Sato, because apparently she speaks Sato. It was written in the languages, wherever the frick that is. I swear to God I saw it. I'm not hallucinating. Not this time. Mr. Whiskers, stop talking to me at least. That's the good part. I can't find it!
Basic info on some of these other characters that you've mentioned in the backstory. Just a little more info. Just a little more.
Yeah.
On those characters.
So I don't have to say who that. Who that?
Who dat?
I'm not gonna lie. The second that they wrote, after she recovered, she left the orphanage. At 10 years old, I'm pretty sure someone would have gone looking for her, because 10-year-olds can't just fucking get up and walk away from an orphanage. Not without, like, legal trouble, like, heading towards that orphanage way.
Well, to be fair, in the show, we've seen 3, assumably 12-year-old fillies get on a fucking train to Canterlot.
Okay, you got me there. You got me there.
Wait, so what are all her friends?
But they're not orphans! They're not orphans.
Apparently she has a brother?
At least 2 of them are not orphans. Hold up.
Frickin' hell.
I don't know.
I'm confused.
I will say this. I like one of her nicknames. The nickname Tuna is just adorable to me, and I will be using that for I don't know what. I wrote it down.
Now.
I mean, it's not mine, but like I like the nickname Tuna, and I'd like to give that name to something. I don't know what, but I'd like to.
Okay, let's see. I'm trying to find something positive to say. I like how she looks like as a filly. I just wish that, like I said before, it still holds. Put a streak of green in the tail and a streak of brown in the hair, and it would be fine.
Yeah. I like the color palette in the sense that, like, in the filly foal pictures,
yeah,
they're really kind of, it's earthy, and then you've got, like, that nice, really, almost, like, lightish yellow, going on cream kind of color.
Yeah, that's cream.
And I found her brother.
Really pretty.
Secret brother.
It's I sent the picture. It's the minty green one.
See, this is why you link other people in the description of your thing. That burn mark. I just.
In the turnaround, I think it switched sides.
Yeah,
it switched sides.
Unless
yeah.
both of her flanks are burnt.
No, because
the whole ass is just burnt.
When you look at the back side, the back view of the horse, it shows like part of the other leg, and it's not colored in. So I don't know if it's like just an error or not. But even on the other side, like on the side view, you can see part of the other leg. So
yeah,
I don't know.
I see you.
It's either continuity error or like I don't know, continuity error.
Probably the latter. But I don't know what else to say. Like, there's.
She also speaks German. I just realized that.
She's also her relationship status is bisexual. It's complicated. She apparently goes her relationship status is based on Facebook updates.
Awesome.
Oh, is it God. Everybody's?
Okay.
Relationship status. It's complicated.
Yeah. There really isn't much to say. There never
Her
really
passion
is much
for the
to
color
say,
green, but green isn't a creative color now, is it?
Please
no.
Don't start referencing that. I don't want to hear comments talking about "Don't hug me, I'm scared," because I'm scared and I don't want to hug right now.
All right.
Oh, too bad because you're getting one.
Now
God, put in the
we got the last person.
Anyway,
which is
Silver.
We're
done. Oh. We're done. Okay, Silver. Give us something.
Your turn.
Give us something to cringe and then end this shebang.
Okay, well, here's the thing.
Are you
I didn't want to do a bad OC, so I brought on a second good OC.
You are not pulling up.
God damn it!
I just couldn't.
You're already breaking tradition.
Nope, too late. Fuck you.
You are the dude that gets smooth.
No, I'm my own person. I am me.
You are pulling a smooth, son.
So I don't give a shit. I couldn't pass it up. He's my son 2.0, and I want this horse so bad. And I love this person. So this is Nightingale.
Oh, this is the one that Kikyo showed you once.
Yeah. I haven't been able to get this horse out of my head for a good while. So this is Nightingale by Azure1234. Name Nightingale, nicknames Gale, Birdie, male, he, him, his, unicorn, earth pony, or Pegasus. He's a Pegasus. And his occupation is armor keeper, shiner / sword sharpener. His personality, he's a coward, often trying to prove himself by running into danger, but immediately running away and screaming. Socially awkward, easily flustered in front of the royal guard and visitors, passionate about his work, spending hours making sure every piece of armor is perfect, childish, will take things and still pretend his dreams can come true, gullible, can be easily tricked due to his extremely trusting nature. Cutie Mark story. As a teen, he took up a job at an antique shop to earn enough bits to live. One day, a huge client came to buy some of the armor in the store. Gale was put in charge of cleaning it up, and did it so well, and it was such a success that the client felt that that cleaning armor and swords was what he was best at. Basic background: born and raised in Cloudsdale, Gale had always dreamed of joining the Royal Guard. As a young colt, he would often play with wooden swords and pretend to be captain of the guard. As he grew up, he kept his dreams close, moving in with an antique shop owner in Canterlot to watch the guard out on their march. Sometimes he would take the display swords and relive his childhood innocence. He did eventually try to join the guard, but his teacher found him way better at working with the equipment and armor, to the point where he was casted out of the training, but given a chance to work for the guard's shining armor and sharpening swords. Now he lives in the castle in one of the rooms no one was using.
So does he work for shining armor, or does he shine armor?
He shines armor. Though I would like to think that he works also for shining armor. I don't give a shit.
Alright.
He's a great horse. I absolutely love it. It's short, sweet, to the point. I kind of wish there was a little bit more. But obviously, because I like this horse, I want to know more about this horse. I want this horse to, I want to breathe this horse in. Okay?
No.
I won't.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Jesus.
I like it. I love him. He's my small, horse son.
Wouldn't having all that hair be dangerous?
Why does Silver like this pony? Let us count the ways. One is it a Pegasus? 2 floofy hair.
Yeah.
Why did you put him on part 2 of Bad? Is there something you don't like about him?
I just feel like, I have a little problem with the aesthetics, but that's because, when you think about it, he wouldn't have done well in the guards. Even with his personality, he wouldn't have done well, but, the character design is a little over the top. He's a lot less developed than the first one I had, which, by the way, I just realized they're both, into swords, so I'm sorry about that. I don't know. It's just like he didn't blow me away in the sense that Sapphire Sword did.
Right.
I will say he works with sharpening swords and stuff. Wouldn't that be exceedingly dangerous with all that hair?
Yeah. That's like
He ties it back in a bun.
Don't. I'm picturing that, and it's beautiful.
He has like a fucking 6-ton bun, just hair.
It becomes an afro because it just doesn't want to stay.
Guys, you're making this difficult for me to say. Like I love this horse, and like you're making me want to draw him.
Story-wise, he seems pretty decent and good.
It's a decent story. It's kind of bland, but in the sense that like there isn't really much to it.
I think what I find interesting about this pony is the fact he's named Nightingale, but he's not a singing pony.
No, yeah.
I like the fact that they changed it. They played it up, and they played with the name Nightingale and made it into actual night, as in Knight.
Yeah.
Instead of just Night.
And I mean, like, it kind of plays into one of his nicknames, Birdie, so... Because he's a Pegasus, he flies like a birdie, so...
I'm starting...
He flutters when he's nervous.
I'm starting to notice a consistent problem with these OCs. More information is needed.
Needed, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, we're not asking for a fucking, like, fucking story.
We're not asking for an essay.
Just,
We're not asking you to spend 5 hours on it, but we're at least asking you to explain a little bit more.
At least 1 hour. At least 1 hour.
An hour, yeah.
Not just, like, 5 minutes of you slapping a keyboard.
Don't be me and spend 5 hours doing one.
Katie, go stop.
Do we have anything else to say about backstory, likewise?
Yeah.
I think it's really cute. I love it. I like the idea of him, having tried out for the Royal Guards and then failing because he's just too cute and fluffy and innocent, because he is an innocent cinnamon bun, too pure for this world.
Alright.
That's why he lives in Equestria, son.
Yeah. Aesthetics.
Aesthetics! Okay. Obviously, I picked this horse because he's, like, the floofiest motherfucker I've ever seen in my life. And, like, that's an instant yes in my books. Like, have you seen...
I need a picture of him next to Silver Knight.
Like,
oh, there's gonna be plenty of that.
Just have, like, him, and then have Silver Knight sleeping in all of his fucking hair on top of him.
Legit, it's just...
It's cotton candy.
It's beautiful.
We got blue cotton candy here, and then you Silver can make the pink cotton candy. It's a perfect match. I ship it.
Yeah,
oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, their ship name's just Cotton Candy.
Night. It's Night. What are you talking about?
Oh, we're done recording? Okay, I'm gonna go to sleep now then.
What?
Stop! I got actually confused. That silence was me actually processing what was happening. I was like, where are you going? Bitch, I'm not done!
Boy, guy said night.
I'm gonna cry! Damn!
Oh, God. Oh, my goodness.
Kikyo, don't die, please.
We're sorry.
Try not to die. Goddamn. Anyways.
I like the colors. The yellow reminds me of the Fluttershy yellow for her body, which is, like, because, like, I really do like Fluttershy, so, like, I like that yellow. Well, and the blue is, like, a soft baby blue that makes me cry tears of joy.
There's one thing I do have to complain about this pony.
What?
The cutie mark.
It looks
pixelated.
Not just that, but I would imagine for this particular character, considering his talent, probably like a sponge or something, like over a piece of
little
armor.
towel. I would say a little towel and a sword, but that would probably send the wrong impression of him rubbing swords.
God damn it! Get your mind out of the gutter! This is cinnamon bun.
Never.
We're gonna be known as the purrs of Your OC
Oh,
song.
what are you talking about? I ain't done nothing.
I imagine you with a big-ass grin right now there, Katie.
How did you know?
We can't have one nice thing, can we?
No.
Nothing is safe.
Nothing is sacred.
But I do, as gross and inappropriate as my mother has made that sound, I do like the idea of like a wash rag or just a washcloth, like cleaning the sword, and like maybe even like one of those little like when in like animes where like something is like super clean and it shines and it twinkles.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like one of those, like right there. Just one sword, the wash rag, and the twinkle. That might be like a good idea.
Sorry, I kind of just thought of the word ShamWow.
A ShamWow. His cutie mark is a ShamWow. Just slap it on his ass. There you go. Oh, God bless.
Who needs a sponge when you have a ShamWow?
Oh my God.
Then he gets arrested.
Sir, your butt tattoo is infringing on my business.
He gets a copyright claim. ShamWow copyrights.
That's it, guys. You're gonna have ads on this video.
Puts ads on the horse.
Just puts like little ads sticking out of his hair.
Yes, that's a lot of advertising space. People would kill for that.
Okay.
Alright.
Getting us.
We got anything else to say about this? We'll see.
I like
He's floofy.
the two cute faces he makes in the corner that are done in the artist style.
He's
Like, and then he's like,
He reminds me of Cheese Sandwich in those scenes.
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, a little
I
bit.
don't know why.
The smile.
the smile really does remind me of him.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that nervous smile, like, I done goofed, but hey, I'm adorable.
I totally did just cut off a big old chunk of my hair fixing this weapon.
Like he's holding the sword. I don't know how he's holding the sword, but he's holding the sword and he just turns around and his hair is still turning and he just accidentally lops off like half of it. It's like, oh shit! What if his hair? I'm sorry, but what if his hair is like the Play-Doh hair where you like squeeze it and it comes out? So he can grow more?
Oh my god.
It's just
That's
like...
thick.
Because it looks like that. It looks like if you squeeze, like, a small part of him and, like, the inside of his hair just kind of grows out and then, like, giant curls, and it's beautiful.
Okay, I want to draw. I want to draw a picture of him just resting in a big old pile of his own Play-Doh hair.
Beautiful.
So your pony's got Play-Doh hair. How does that make you feel?
Goddamn.
Oh boy.
It's a good pony. We're just messing around.
Yeah. I love this horse a lot.
Alright.
I commented on it because I'm like, I just need this horse in my life.
Son, you're gonna
Alright.
have so many husbandos by the time this is over.
Yeah, like, we're like 2 episodes in, technically speaking, and like,
Yeah.
I've already claimed like 4 horses. Like, there's no end in sight.
If Silver chooses your horse, you're claimed.
Yeah. You're my property now.
Oh Jesus.
And on that note, if you got anything else to say it now. Otherwise, we are moving along.
I can, okay, one thing. I'm looking at the top left, right picture, and I'm just
Yeah.
imagining an opera voice.
Beautiful.
He sounds like a fucking swan.
Shit.
Okay, reality.
Imagine the voice of Pegasus.
Oh god. Oh god. God.
Okay.
Alright. And on that note, that was Bad OCs.
Time for voting.
Good part 2 for Silver.
Time for voting,
Voting!
starting with good OCs.
Woo!
Okay, so voting for not your OC, we'll see who has the best one.
Do I get to start? Or no, it goes Kikyo first, isn't it?
Yeah.
Alright.
Thanks again.
I'm looking for them.
Who do you vote for?
For good OC, that's not mine.
Come on, Kikyo, you can do it.
I liked Silver Sword, but I really liked Gleaming Heart too. Alright, my vote's on Gleaming Heart.
Woo!
I'm
Okay, my turn?
Yep.
Sapphire Sword. Hands down.
Let's see. I'll give it to Sapphire Sword because I want that sword.
Well,
I didn't mean that. I say two perverted things in this stream, and that's all I can say.
You said more than two, my dear.
Man, I'm really conflicted. Okay.
You cannot vote Sapphire Sword.
I know. But, like, I'm gonna follow my heart here. The suspense is killing me.
But you're doing the suspense yourself.
I know, but I can't choose. They're really all good OCs. I'm going with Wedding Bells.
Yeah.
So it seems that Sapphire Sword won this week.
Damn right.
Yay! The anime horse.
everyone, the Sapphire Sword for good OC. Alright, congrats.
Woo!
Legit,
You won
OC
good OC.
That OC is great.
That OC is amazing.
Alright. Now moving on to bad OCs.
Here, hold on, I got you guys for bad OCs.
Alright, I choose for bad OC, Sci-Fi.
Sci-Fi.
Yep.
I can't choose my own, so I'm gonna give it to Burning Thunder.
And I'm giving it to Burning Thunder, too.
You know what's
So
this week?
you two-
Rock, paper, scissors.
Rock, paper, scissors.
It's time to duel, guys!
Alright. You ready? 1, 2, 3. What you get?
Scissors.
I got scissors too. This is good.
And we just sit here for the next 10 minutes as they constantly play scissors.
You hear me like slamming my head into the fucking table.
Alright. 1, 2, 3. Shoot. What'd you get?
Scissors.
I got paper.
Kikyo wins worst OC.
Burning Thunder.
Yay!
Burn me alive, baby.
And with that done, tell them where they can submit their OC.
Hello, everyone. If you want to submit an OC to the show, you can do it by going to our DeviantArt at yourocsucks.deviantart.com, at Twitter at yourocsucks, at our email at yourocsuckspodcast@gmail.com, or to our Tumblr at yourocsuckspodcast.tumblr.com. This show is also supported by Yocs Patreon at www.patreon.com/yourocsucks. Give us money. It might make us stay longer.
Sweet.
Patreon and Patreon and Patreon.
Don't echo me!
Not next week, but like maybe a week later, because still in the process of moving, so it'll be a little bit before I settle down until we get to the next episode. We will start themes, whether that will be colors or species. Well, what are you guys thinking about? Yes, no?
We'll let you guys know on the DeviantArt page.
Yeah, we'll keep you updated, so watch DeviantArt and all that stuff.
If you really want us to do something, scream it in the comments.
Okay,
Yeah.
wait, don't scream it, because, like, shit. Maybe, like, gently whisper it? I don't know, like, soft angel kisses. Just place it down.
Like a gentle
Gently.
hug.
Yeah.
Alright, Kikyo, you know what to
then
do.
it thunks to the ground like a rock.
Alright, so with that, my name is Kiki Yaoi. This has been YocsGalz, and I've been joined by
Katie Frog 217.
Silver Knight 27!
And Mimkage.
And remember, your OC sucks.